Ooh, thirsty. In this video, I'm gonna tell you my top 20 products I tested and reviewed in 2019. Coming right up.
Do just what you want. You're the one I trust. And I always be around when I need some loving, baby. No one else.
What's up everybody, my name is Sean, welcome to my tech channel. If this is the first time you're stopping by and you enjoy tech content like this, you may want to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification so you won't miss my future videos. Now this is not going to be your typical average favorite tech of 2019 that I'm going to tell you about my AirPod Pros or the 16-inch MacBook Pro that I got. Don't get me wrong, I love these products, but I want to talk about some of the products that are not as obvious. Now many of these products that I have tested and reviews were sponsored videos during the year, and some were personal purchases that I decided to do a review on. Having said that, my goal has always been to be fair and honest in my reviews, because the moment I give you any bad advice or recommendation, then I will lose credibility and you're gonna stop watching my videos, which is not my goal. This video is not a sponsored video, and this is just my favorite list of products that I enjoy using throughout the year, or I have enjoyed testing these products. If there's a video available as I'm telling you about the products, I will put a link right up here so you guys can take a look at those products more in depth, and I will have affiliated links for the products down in the description below. So if you want to take a look at them and read more about the products, you're gonna have the link available. So here are the 20 products in no particular order. The first one is a Wi-Fi mesh by a company called Rockspace. This is a product I personally use in my house right now, and I have a full video. You guys can take a look at it with the test before and after so you can see the difference this can offer. This sells for 170 bucks on Amazon, and it's one of the less expensive options that is available. I personally get reliable connection. I have no problem with this. I've been using this for a few months right now, and ever since the test, I decided to keep this and personally use it in my house, and I love it. So if you don't want to spend 170 bucks on a mesh system, or your house is not that big but you still want a faster and more reliable connection, you can get a Wi-Fi 6 router or an AX router. I have a full video, you guys can take a look at it, which I explain what a Wi-Fi 6 is and about this particular Wi-Fi 6 router. It sells for about 80 bucks, which again is one of the least expensive Wi-Fi 6 or AX router available, which is the next generation of Wi-Fi 6 technology. Now, if 70 bucks still too much, there is another budget option, and that is a Wi-Fi extender or a range extender. The Rockspace Wi-Fi extender sells for 45 bucks on Amazon. I personally have used it a lot, and looking at my analytics on my affiliated links, this singular product is the most products my viewers have purchased. So you have 3 different range of options for your home Wi-Fi solution. Item number 4. Now this is something super simple, but it is lifesaver and absolutely essential for me. This is a 3-in-1 cable. It's nothing fancy. You have a micro USB-C and you have 2 attachments. One is a lightning cable, which is MFI certified, and the other one is a USB-C. So we have many devices around the house, and each of them at this point probably taking one of these 3 different connections. So for example, if I'm trying to charge my Osmo Pocket, I need a USB-C. If I'm trying to charge my PlayStation controller, I need a micro USB. And if I need to charge my iPhone, I need a lightning cable. Now, if I cannot find any of these cables right when I need them, I always know where to keep this cable, and that's gonna be a lifesaver. Number 5 is an 18-watt Anker charging brick. If you are an iPhone user, probably at this point you will have a ton of these small bricks around the house, which are 5 watts. If you have an iPhone 8 or newer, which is capable of fast charging, Apple is still not including a big brick for us to be able to take advantage of the fast charging. This is a brick by Anker. It offers 18 watt of power delivery, which will give you the same benefits of the large brick that comes with the iPhone 11 Pro Max. These sell for, looks like about 16 bucks. Link in the description. Number 6 are these black pots. So Airpods have been very popular and everyone really enjoy using them, but a lot of people don't want to either pay $200 for the second generation Airpods or you don't want to get them in white. This is a matte black finish by a company called Airpods. And this fit and finish is absolutely amazing. I have a video, I'll put a link up here so you guys can take a look at it. The sound quality is one of the better qualities compared to other knockoffs that are out there. These sell for I think 60 bucks. The quality, it is not gonna be AirPods quality when it comes to the range and the bass that you get, but for 60 bucks, it is absolutely worth it, especially if you don't like the glossy white colors. Number 7 is the clear case I have on my iPhone 11 Pro Max. This case is by Spigen. I think it's about 10 or 11 bucks. It's very simple, not a whole lot to it. I have a video that I compared this with a couple of other clear cases. You guys can take a look at that as well. The next product is this stand that I have at the back of this case. This does not come with the case. Spigen sells this separate for about 10 bucks. Link in the description. But if you're trying to watch videos and you're trying to set this on your table, this is gonna be a very convenient design. It is magnetic and you can tape it back of any cases, whether it's clear or not. I lost count, where are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Number 9, this is the Chronova XPE 660 projector, and in this price range, this is one of the better options that I personally reviewed. Some of the things I look for when I'm testing a projector is to see how the scaling works, and when you have it on an angle, are you going to lose quality and focus? And also, what is the brightness? Are you able to still view it if the room is lit, whether it's like daytime or you have the lights on? This looks like selling for $200 right now, and link right above here if you guys want to watch the video. Amazon link down in the description below if you guys want to take a look at it. Next is a security camera by a company called Deep Sentinel. What is unique about this device is combination of hardware, software, and actual business application, and how they use this to try to prevent crime. Many of your existing devices such as Arlo, ADT, or Ring, they are not actively trying to prevent crime. Deep Sentinel, they have live guards that will monitor 24/7, and if they notice anything suspicious, if it goes into the defined zone, then they will engage the person that is potentially acting suspicious, and they try to see if they could prevent the crime by letting them know someone's actively watching this. I've done a couple of videos. I did a full review, link up here. You guys can take a look at it. Recently also did a commercial for them. I will put, it's a private link. I will put it down in the description so you guys can take a look at that as well. At the time I got this, they only offered a 3-pack, which is 500 bucks. And they now offer a single camera, 2, 3, 4, 5, and all the way up to 6 cameras, depends on the type of layout you have. So we are halfway through the top 20 products that I want to share with you guys. If you haven't had a chance to give this video a like and a comment, please take a moment to do so. It would help this video and my channel a lot. Next is a lighting accessory. This is Philips Hue Go. This is a portable Hue light that you can actually charge, and just like the Philips Hue bulbs that you get to control with your phone or to set different IFTTT, if this then that, you can have them to work with geofencing. When you leave the house, turn off. When you come to the house, turn on. You can also use Siri to try to control the device, ask it to turn on, off, change the brightness or the color. This produces millions of colors. You get the entire spectrum of colors from this device. I use it a lot personally as an accent color in many of my videos. You may have noticed it. Sometimes I use it as an extra spotlight on my face, and I also use it for my product shot. Number 12 is a portable blender that charges with a USB, and you get about 10 to 20 different uses out of it. I've done a couple of different tests on these devices. I will put the link to both of them down in the description below. When I did the test, I heavily focused on how easy it was to making smoothies and things like that, but more and more on a daily basis now, I use it to puree my my 10-month-old son's baby food. So typically we'll make a stew with rice, potatoes and some spinach and beef, and he's not obviously gonna be able to eat that. We just pour it all into the blender, which is BPA free. We'll puree it in just a couple of spins, and his food is ready. That has been a lifesaver for us. It's only about 20-30 bucks. Like I said, I'll put both link down in the description. Next accessory is a smart plug that I recently did a video on, and these are very simple and inexpensive way for you to start creating your home automation. So I have a portable heater in my room that sometimes when I'm trying to take my son to have a bath, if I'm trying to heat the room up, instead of just walking upstairs and trying to turn it on, I can just go ahead, always have that heater plugged into this outlet, and then I can just turn it on and off of my phone. But there's several different uses you can get from these devices. Right now the 4-pack on Amazon is selling for 30 bucks, I think. Yeah, you get a 4-pack for 30 bucks. It does not work with Siri, so it's not HomeKit compatible, but you can use it with Amazon Alexa and Google Assist. Google Assist? Next piece of tech that it's a little bit more expensive, and this is probably the most expensive item on this list, is the actual camera I'm using to try to shoot my videos. This is a Canon 80D, and this is a wonderful professional gear for many people that they're trying to step up their game, but you don't want to spend thousands of dollars to try to get a more expensive full frame gear. This has a crop sensor, so it's not a full frame. However, the reason I like it, Canon has what is called a dual pixel autofocus, so it doesn't matter how fast I actually move my face back and forth, it can quickly identify my face, and I'm actually seeing it on the monitor right here. The focus is locked into my face, so it doesn't matter where I go, it can track my face and does a really good job to try to continue to focus on my face. This is selling for 900 bucks just for the body alone, and for a couple of different lenses you want to get for it, which is going to be the next product I will tell you, then it's still going to get over 1,000 bucks. But this is a wonderful camera if you want to have something to provide a good balance between video and still photography. I already told you the next piece of tech I wanted to tell you guys about is this Canon lens. This is a 50mm lens at 1.8. This sells only for 100 bucks, and it is known for 50 nifty. Almost every photographer, videographer who has a Canon camera needs to get this lens. You get so much value out of this tiny lens. This is a prime lens, so you cannot zoom with this. It's only 50mm. If you are a Canon owner, you must get this. All right, 5 more to go. Number 16 is a very simple product, but ever since I talked about this just a couple of weeks ago, people are buying this right and left off of the link I put on. And this is a magnetic tip that you can put on your USB-C charger for your new MacBook Pro. The old MacBook Pros, they used to come with these magnetic connection, which is great because when you're trying to connect it, it will be very easy to connect. But also if someone is going to cross this cable, you're not gonna pull this off the table and break it. These sell for 25 bucks. Like I said, I personally use this every day and I love it. Number 17, I don't know if you've noticed this or not, but I've had my MacBook Pro on this pad right here. This is a cooling pad that I purchased for a couple of reasons. So first of all, let me show this to you. So it has 2 large fans. Also, it has intake both from the sides and from underneath. So the reason I got this is to be able to increase my MacBook Pro's power, because the cooler your system runs, the better it can perform, whether you're playing some high-end games or you're doing some heavy video editing, and it's gonna be wonderful. Also, my lap is not gonna burn when I have the laptop directly sitting on my lap. This is gonna give that little bit of a cushion. Also, if I'm sitting in my bed and I'm using my laptop, because of the side vents that it has, I don't have to worry about choking the fans from underneath. So this has been wonderful ever since I bought my 16-inch MacBook Pro. I've been using this every day, and this is one of the accessories I highly recommend. This particular cooling pad I got is 20 bucks on Amazon. Number 18 is an accessory that I've had on the screen this whole time as well. This is this USB-C hub I got for my MacBook Pro. Now, MacBook Pros, they're known for having very fast Thunderbolt 3 ports. As a matter of fact, you get 4 of them, but on the other hand, you don't get any HDMI or USB Type A or Ethernet ports. Now, this will offer an Ethernet port. It will give you an SD card, a micro SD card, an HDMI port, 1 USB-C for power pass-through port, and 2 USB Type A. I think this particular model will only fit the MacBook Pros that has the 2 USB-C ports on one side. So for example, the MacBook Air is not gonna work, but I believe both 15-inch and 16-inch MacBook Pro is gonna work. Number 19 are these Samsung T5 SSD external hard drives. This particular model that I have is 500 gigabytes, so I have total of 1 terabyte of fast SSD drives. I think the speed is 450 megabits per second read and write. So I can connect this directly to my camera to save my files into this, and when I'm trying to edit, I can edit off of these external drives, and I don't have to transfer the files into my MacBook because that's how fast the speed of these SSD drives are. And because they don't have any mechanical or moving mechanical parts inside of them, you don't have to worry about damaging these drives if you shake them, drop them, or move them around. Each of them sell for, I think, 80 bucks right now. So with $160, I have 1 terabyte of fast and portable SSD drives. And the last favorite tech of the year is the Apple Card. Now, I know what you're gonna say. There's been a lot of controversy about the Apple Card. Is this a good credit card? How does it compare with some of the other credit cards out there, whether you're looking at the points or the APR? Let me tell you why I like it, and I talk about the favorite tech of 2019. In the beginning, I told you I'm gonna tell you about the things that I enjoy using, and I use it on a daily and weekly basis. And this is one of those pieces of, if you want to call them techs, that I got that I use it on a daily basis because of the cashback system. The cashback by default is 2% when you use your Apple Pay on your mobile device. The default cashback on many other credit cards out there will be 1.5% cashback. So this gives you a little bit more back. Also, it's a daily cashback. So everything I spend on the card today, I get the cashback tomorrow. But the genius part for me personally is how easy everything about the Apple Card is integrated into the iOS ecosystem, whether I'm trying to make payments, whether I'm trying to look up histories, whether I'm trying to contact customer service through text message, or when I'm trying to make payments or understand my spending pattern and how much interest I'm gonna pay, and so on and so forth. Everything about this card when it comes to the software side of it and the wallet app is absolutely fantastic. This concludes my top 20 favorite techs of 2019. Comment down below, let me know what do you guys think about the video. If you haven't subscribed yet and you enjoy tech content like this, please consider doing so. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. It will mean a lot to me, and it can definitely help this channel and this video a lot. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.